about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's never I'm wrong. It's simply that now you have to go and investigate that because, you know, we've got to find out more information about her.
Do you know if there's an anniversary or birthday that falls on the 23rd? Think about it.
I can't think.
Well, I can, love, so, okay. I'm probably a little bit faster. Okay.
And if you're saying no, it can be left with you as a sitter. Well, think about it. Go away and think about it. In other words, I'm right and you're wrong.
It's my problem.
Right.
Right, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Now, none of this is to say that this isn't genuine.
Yeah.
What we're saying is there's just other ways of looking at this.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to say good night and God bless. Thank you.
The end of the show. Joe could be communicating with the dead. But my discussion with Professor Wiseman explains how similar results can be obtained through cold reading. Joe himself emphatically denies using any of these techniques, saying he solely uses what he terms as his gift of mediumship.
What you would have is your cynics on one side going, well, that's it, you know, it's all cold reading, and your believers on the other kind of going, no, it's all genuine. But I think that these abilities actually exist. There is only one way to find out whether they're real or not, and that is to do some kind of test.
Before we started filming, Joe agreed in principle to undertake a scientific test. Formulated independently by Professor Wiseman, the basic idea was to have Joe read for some people that he couldn't see or talk to, and this would eliminate the possibility of cold reading. He'd have to rely purely on what the spirits wanted to say, and he wouldn't be helped by any information the sitter fed to him. But as the week went on, Joe felt the test was unfair to his particular style of mediumship, and he didn't want to do it.
So we were going to be doing the test today, which you said you'd rather not do. You know, the point of the test was to show that it isn't just cold reading, or isn't just this, or isn't just that. I'd have thought you'd have welcomed the chance to show that it was real. So what's your reasons for...
A dog wouldn't take that test.
Right.
It was designed for failure. Because I am a clairaudient.
Right.
And I need to have voice reaction. I need to have communication in order for the spirit people to come through. What happens is that I've got an energy field and a spirit has an energy field, but they haven't got a voice box.
Right.
Okay, so I need to have dialogue with the other person.
So if you wanted to test another medium, and you wanted to check that they weren't, just say you weren't sure if they were cold reading or whether they were genuinely doing it, so you wanted to sort of remove the possibility of cold reading, what sort of, how would you test it? Because that's what was so...
Well, I would know. Me,
you just know.
I would know straight away.
Okay.
I've been in churches where I've seen a medium standing on the platform and he says, I've got your mother here, and I know that he hasn't because the father's standing behind them.
In the way that Joe has backed out of the test, he's found a description for how he does it that means you can't test it because you can't remove any of the other possibilities. It's the equivalent to him saying, I've got a UFO in the garden, you can come and look at it, but it's invisible. You can't see it or touch it, so you've still got to believe me. You've still got to believe. There is no way of testing whether there's a UFO there or not. You just got one bloke that says it's there.
But if Joe won't do a scientific test, he has agreed to do a second one-on-one reading. In his first reading with Wanda, he scored hit after hit. This time I wanted to arrange a reading which was independently organised by us. A woman called Roz answered an ad I put in the local paper and agreed to be read by Joe.
Hi, Roz. Hi. Hello.
I've asked her to use a fictitious name and an address other than her own.
Most people, when they go into a reading, say they're kind of a bit sceptical. They don't know. What are your thoughts at the moment? Do you believe in this kind of thing?
I'd like to believe in it, and part, well, 99% of me, yeah, and there's 1% doubtful.
Can I ask you as well, if you don't mind telling us, we know you have had a loss in your life because that's why we have a meeting. Can you just tell us the details of what happened? Is that all right?
Yeah, it was our older sister. She developed breast cancer, which was being treated, and it was looking good. And then it just came back with revenge. When Elaine was alive, and the three of us made the pact that if something happened, one of us died, the person who died would find a way of getting through to the other two of us. Because I'm sure if there's a way, she will definitely find it.
So Roz is not sceptical, and she's genuinely seeking contact. We've just changed her name and address. I've left Roz, or Pam as we're calling her, to collect Joe for the reading. So far, I've seen no real evidence to confirm that Joe is communicating with the dead. But in the next few minutes, if Joe scores hit after hit as he did before, it'll help persuade me that he is the real deal.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Darren, come on, behave yourself.
Okay.
So
Let's go in.
yes.
Let's do
Do you know who you are? Have you been in the house before?
I've said a hello. We turned up and I said a hello.
Yeah. So you've been in. You've met these people.
I have briefly met them. Yes, I have.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I wanted to go to the loo first before I see these people.
Okay.
For me, this is Joe's moment.
Actually, I'll sit here. Hello.
Hi.
So, Pam, Joe,
Hi, Pam. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Joe.
You're all right, thank you. Now, I'm aware of a gentleman actually coming through. It feels more like a father in the spirit world. Okay, do you have a dad in the spirit world?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I felt your dad, as soon as I come through the room, wanted to try and come through and say hello to you. Okay, I don't know if he's saying 2 children connected, but there was meant to be 3. How many children do you have?
2.
2. There's something to do with 2 children,
Yes.
but there should have been 3 children. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Okay, and you have, obviously, that child is in the spirit world now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Have you come here to try and communicate and bring this child through?
No, not the child. No.
Okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. Now, I'm also aware of a lady coming through as well. I'm pretty sure is that it was connected to a mum. Would she have been 1 of 5?
Yes.
Yes, because she talked about there's 5 of us. Yeah? Okay, she keeps talking about a separation here, a divorce. Okay, and I don't know whether this is connected to do with you, or there was some type of split up going back quite a while.
No.
Okay, why she mentioned 17 years ago then? Is the Jimmy or James connected?
No.
She's saying yes on grandfather's side.
No.
Okay, maybe have a think about it. It may come back a little bit later on. Okay. I feel it's connected to the 5 which was connected to your mum when she said it was 1 of 5. Okay, so it may go back a long time ago. Sometimes we can't think because the mind has to think a lot beforehand. Yeah? Okay, because I've never met you, I've never seen you before, and as soon as I come in, I knew that your father was waiting here for you. And I knew that your mum was waiting, and I knew that I wanted to ask her for a little bit of information, and she said 5 of them. So you would know that was your mother coming through. Wasn't that? I'm going to say God bless and thanks for speaking to me. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's one particular person that I know was trying to get through to me.
Okay, don't worry about that. There may be a person trying to come through, but sometimes the spirit people will come through in their own time.
They said if there's a way of coming through, they will find it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I thought, you know, you might be that person.
Yeah, but maybe I'm not the right person all the time. I can't guarantee I can go to one place and bring a certain person through. So I wouldn't be too disappointed. I'd be happy that someone is coming through. Can I just ask you as well, I know you seem disappointed, is the Paul connected with you?
Paul. We have a Paul, yeah.
Okay, as in the living world?
Living world, yeah.
Yeah, okay, because you're, obviously, Mum is talking about Paul. It's okay, you don't mind me asking, I don't know if he's a cousin or someone quite close to you.
In-law.
In-law, Paul, in-law.
What does my mum want to say about Paul?
See, I don't. All I know at the moment is that there was some type of connection with Paul. I don't know if there's been some spot of bother or something happened around Paul. But I know is that she was specifically talking of a Paul.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Can
I just ask you how you